warms up and actually starts to wake up. Today we're going to be doing jerks from the rack for our Olympic lift, and we got chest as well. So we'll do what we did yesterday and record our jerk session, and then we'll put that as its own clip, and then we'll move on to our chest workout. And then from there on, we'll start recording individual workouts and posting those. So jerks in the rack are pretty simple. The good thing about these, you can go pretty heavy. You can probably go about 80% because you don't have to do a full clean, so you're not wasting that much energy to get the jerk. So all we're working on today is we'll go heavier sets, and we're just working on the dip and then getting under it. My weakness for jerks is my elbows don't really lock out, so I'm going to be working on that a lot. And Brian's weakness is he has a slow dip, so he's got to work on those. So with that, we'll get started. Wake the fuck up. Gosh. Vagina lifts over here. Damn. Sorry, I'm fair you did it to me yesterday. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, power beats. So we're just going to do reps of 2, working up to however we feel once we get up to 85%, right around there. So yeah, we just catch it back in the jerk for the second rep, and we just go up right after that. So there's a couple different ways you can start a jerk. Me and Brian basically we do the different ways. So Brian takes his elbows and goes almost perpendicular to the ground because it's just more of a natural habit and what he's comfortable with. So as you can see right here, he pushes up. Brian's got a good jerk, good locking position. He's just got to work on getting that fast dip. He has to go just down it. And then with my jerk, I keep my elbows out front, just like a clean, because I have the flexibility to do that. Keeps a lot of the pressure off my chest when I'm doing the jerk, almost like a spring. And then once we get heavier, it sort of helps out a little bit too. We'll do 3 sets here. Now we're at our 70%, which for Brian is 195, for me is 190. Brian has a greater jerk max than me, mainly just because I just can't get my dang elbows to lock out on the finish. So I think he's about 5 pounds heavier than me. But he's still working with his clean form. His jerk max is, I think, the same as his clean max. So once he starts getting that technique in, it'll jump up pretty high. So that's why sometimes when we max out on our jerks, it's tough for him because he's getting a lot more effort in on the clean. While for myself, my jerk max is about 30 pounds below my clean max. So it's not as much stress on me doing the clean as it is getting the jerk. So right now we're at our 70%. I got 190. He's got 195, and we'll do this 2 sets of 2. I'm already tired, dude. Shut the fuck up.
you deeper.
Ah, dang.
Yeah, I notice the heavier we're getting.
So yeah, what Brian was saying is as I start to lift heavier, my split becomes narrower. Narrower? Sure.
More narrow.
More narrow? And so what happens for me is it causes me to push higher on the bar, almost making me work harder. And so I just have to remember to keep my natural split so that I'm not pushing up on the bar as much as getting under the bar, which is a little bit easier on the body.